the Rubiali saga. We are still here.
And it's been a lot of saga. It's been a lot of controversy on that. I mean, I saw the news this morning where the FA were like, sorry is not enough. Probably they want him to resign. I mean, how do you kill the opposite gender on the world stage? But probably it's just there's excitement, really.
You see,
but then, I mean,
at first I thought, okay, were they dating or have they been dating in secret? And they decided, you know what, we're going to bring it out to the open. At first I thought like that, but for myself, opened my eyes to something this afternoon, and I'm like, oh, okay, so what's going on here? Of course, I do understand it's an unacceptable behavior anyway. And I think it's only going to shine more spotlight on some of the issues that the Spanish, Football Federation has been having. We talked about the 15 players who wrote a petition against the coach, decided you're not going to play against for the coach while he's still coach of the Spanish national team, citing various reasons why they decided that was going to be the issue. And of course, we know that some of these teams are not really happy with Rubiales himself from Barcelona to Real Madrid. But hey, I mean, there's been calls for him to resign. Apologies not enough, like Daniel said. Let's see how that pans out. But Femaiti, is that also what's sticking in your world of football? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Blessing. Good afternoon to the beautiful listeners. It's good to be back here, but for me, I think what is sticking out from the world of football for me this afternoon has to be some sort of worry that I have for Nigerian teams competing on the continent. Enyimba scoring 3 goals away may be good enough if they can, get a win at home. But I'm mostly worried about Bendel Insurance and Remo Stars. Remo Stars lost by 1-0 away from home. They will need to win by 2-0. At home against Medema FC of Ghana. And for Bendel Insurance, it looks like a temporary joy, because they actually won at home, but by 1-0, and they are going to Algeria. And they are going to Algeria. We know how North Africans are when it comes to...
will tell you stories.
Exactly. And it just happens to be Bendel Insurance that we will say they have no experience whatsoever. Because the generation that, experienced continental football in Bendel Insurance is gone. So these Bendel Insurance are freshers. They have no experience whatsoever about navigating continental football, traveling to the hostile, environment of North Africa and getting a favorable result out of it. It's like going to Lions Den.
So the Remo Stars, the Enyimba who went away, Remo lost away, 1-0. I think we should credit them.
That was in Ghana.
That was in Ghana. Away.
Enyimba lost away 4-3.
No, Remo played continental football last season.
Yes, I mean, proud to them. It's been a long time.
I mean, so last season was their first time ever.
Yeah, so it's practically, they are new to this. And you now going away, I mean, losing just by 1 goal, which means they could come back home and turn it around, and I think they will do that.
Maybe the opponent isn't exactly as strong as we...
well, it doesn't matter. The bottom line is they went away. They're the champions of Ghana. And Enyimba as well, too. I mean, losing by...
And there are some traditional teams like Asante Kotoko and others.
Enyimba scoring 3 goals away in the 7-goal thriller, it tells you a lot that they will come back home and get the result. I think the only problem is Bender Insurance. I have a reservation. You won away here 1-0, which should have used the home side. Are you pretty
sure Enyimba will come back home and get results?
I think Enyimba will do.
Enyimba needs just one.
I am certain sure
we still have a away goal rule in Africa, which means Enyimba only needs to win 1-0, just 4-4 aggregate scoreline, and they have qualified to. It doesn't come, more clear cut than that.
So the problem should be on Bender, where we should all be worried about.
I'm actually most worried about Bendel Insurance. I'm most worried about Bendel Insurance and Remo Stars. The reason why I am worried about Remo Stars is that Nigerian teams usually, when it comes to records, or should I say experience, in the last couple of years that Nigerian teams have needed a result at home to qualify, they've had the number of goals they need to qualify. But the problem is they concede. So now Remo Stars needs to win by 2-0. 2 unreplied goals to qualify. Something tells me they'll win 2-1.
I think Remo will qualify. This Remo Star, they are full of confidence.
Are they going to keep a clean sheet at home?
I think they will. I think Remo, Enyimba will qualify. But Bendel Insurance is the problem.
But you could think about teams that are actually stable. Remo Stars looks stable. So that could, good owner.
Yeah, they've got a new stadium. They've got a good finances.
They play pretty good football.
But guys, are you not worried about these antics that we get to see when we play continental football. I mean, from you raising it now, and then it brings my mind back to the things that Enyimba allegedly faced.
Because they are not even owning up. They are not even owning up to it that they faced it actually.
Exactly, and that's why it's a bit surprising for me. So, is it that they understand that okay, our coaches should have had this certificates or licenses to be on the bench, or what happened? I mean, they've been on the bench on continental games in the past. I mean, there's a lot of grey areas there that I'm honestly confused about, and I know many people out there are also confused.
Yes, absolutely. It was said that both the head coach of Enyimba, that's Coach Finidi George, and the assistant coach Yema Star, were both not allowed to be on the sidelines when they visited Libya last weekend because they were not holding CAF coaching licenses. They were they had UEFA coaching licenses, and according to the report, you cannot coach, a CAF Champions League without a CAF coaching license. I'm not really, knowledgeable about, these licenses, but I know that we've had so many European coaches come coach on the African scene. We know that this is not the first time.
And all they bring is the UEFA license.
Exactly. We know that this is this is not the first time that we're having some of these guys have. I mean, Sunday Olise with his UEFA license was once the head coach of the Super Eagles, and he played qualifiers. He played World Cup qualifiers for us and all that. Played African Cup of Nations qualifiers. But there are some things there are some rules that I feel they may be there. But if no one, points, they may have been eroded by time. The fact that some people have done it before and no one seems to bat an eyelid may have made it, probably ineffective. So I think maybe Libya just saw a lacuna, or they saw an opportunity that they latched onto. But I actually feel like it's a thing. I actually feel it's a thing.
Because Enyimba not addressing it.
Addressing it means that, I know that Enyimba will be the first to blow the whistle on it. Like, they've cheated also, and all that, if, it was. And I also tried to flip it. That was when I knew that there may be some sort of truth to it. I tried to flip it that, okay, can a coach with a CAF license, coach an English team without a UEFA license, coach an English team, and even coach in the UEFA Champions League with a CAF coaching license, no UEFA license whatsoever.
But shouldn't it be on par with UEFA license? Because UEFA as a member association
of FIFA,
CAF is
shouldn't be this licenses.
Association.
Shouldn't these licenses be general, like on par? Like if you hold a continental license,
it's like you have a degree from Nigeria, should be on par with certain degrees in certain places in the world.
A law degree in Nigeria is a law degree in the UK, for example.
Can you practice?
No, you can't.
Well, you may have to do some courses, but at the end of the day, they won't ask you to go and do first degree again. You may have to do some courses to get you acclimatized with the geographical location, but they won't ask you to come and start studying medicine from 100 level university again. So at the end of...
But I think this is just about two things. I think superiority and, of course, antic.
Yeah.
Antics.
That's mostly antics, actually.
And speaking of antics, do you think Enyimba should retaliate?
Well, if their own coaches are not holding CAF licenses, I think they should.
No, it may not be about CAF licenses. It could be,
delay their flight, let them travel on road.
Let them stay at the airport for
let them land in Lagos. Let them land in Lagos
travel by road to
Aba.
The Northerners are very, very good in that. So why don't we do
Anyways, we are not encouraging that, but hey, we just hope that
all of these things
but we hope that these things are addressed and we don't have to come back to this issue. But like Femaiti said, Enyimba not addressing it on a larger scale, and perhaps that means that there's something to that. Okay, we need to take a break. But before we take a break, guys, I'm going to throw out something now. I need you to take your time, think very well, and tell me who has the better career. So I'm going to give you a profile of two players. Player A,
two well
accomplished players, actually. Let me put it that way. So player A has won the World Cup once, European champion twice, Champions League winner 4 times, FIFA Club World Cup winner 4 times, Spanish champion 5 times, French champion 2 times, UEFA Super Cup winner 3 times, Spanish Super Cup winner 2 times, Spanish Super Cup, Spanish Cup winner twice, Spanish Super Cup winner 4 times, European Under-19 champion once, French Super Cup winner once. He scored 110 goals and 41 assists in 778 games for his clubs. And that's career. All the clubs he's played for in his career. He scored 23 goals in 193 games for the national team. He made 162 career blocks. And last season's player A played 33 league games, attempted 2,493 passes, and scored just 2 goals. And player B is a Copa America winner once, Champions League winner once, FIFA Club World Cup winner once, French champion 7 times, Italian champion once, UEFA Super Cup once, French Cup winner 5 times, Italian Super Cup winner once, French League Cup winner 6 times, Confederations Cup winner 1 time, French Super Cup winner 7 times, 37 goals, 16 assists in 635 games for his club, 7 goals in 121 games for the national team, 264 career blocks, and last season in 27 games, attempted 2,031 passes, but did not score any goal. I mean, if you look at all of these numbers, which of these players would you say has had or has a better career? I'm going to give you time to think on that. When we return from this commercial break, we'll get right into that. It is Just Football right here on Splash 105.5 FM. Remember, we're streaming live on YouTube. Don't worry, when we return, I'm going to go through the numbers again so you can see what I'm talking about. But hey, keep it locked. We are going to be back.
Splash FM 105.5.
Glory to God! Heart Enlargement Special is here. The Standing Church International invites you to a 2-day powerful encounter with God. Dates: Friday 25th and Saturday 26th August 2023. Time: 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. daily. Venue: the International Conference Center, University of Ibadan. Ministering: the visionary Manifold Grace Ministries. There will be miracles, healings, salvations, and deliverances. Come and receive a touch from God that will change your life forever. See you there.
Enlargement Special ti dé o. Ǹjẹ́ o fẹ́ ìwòsàn, ìgbàlà, ìtúsílẹ̀ àti ìyanu tí ó yí ayé rẹ padà? Ìjọ The Standing Church ń pe ìwọ àti ẹbí rẹ fún ìpàdé alágbára ọlọ́jọ́ méjì nì pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run. International Conference Center ICC Fásitì Ìbàdàn ni ó ti wáyé ní ọjọ́ Friday 25th àti Saturday 26th ní oṣù tí a wà yìí. Agogo 8 àárọ̀ àti agogo 4 ọ̀sán ni yóò máa wáyé. Máa bọ̀ fún ìyípadà ọ̀tun ayé rẹ.
As a mom preparing for a big family party, what's the right soup that goes well with Golden Penny Semovita? A. Eforiru. B. Me and Taushe. C. Oha. D. All of the above.
All of the above.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Correct.
Yes, Golden Penny Semovita is my soup's first choice. Made with premium wheat and enriched with vitamins. It's the right combo for Nigerian soups. Golden Penny Semovita, my soup's first choice.
Tí o bá wà lórí nẹ́tíwọ́ọ̀kì àrídájú, ìyẹn Naija Confirm wo ẹ̀bùn 1,000 naira ń dúró dè ọ́ o. O tún ní àǹfààní láti gba èlé ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ̀rún lórí èyíkéyìí rìsáàjì tí o bá ṣe. Àníkún dátà lọ́nà 100 fún oṣù 6 àti ìlọ́po méjì dátà lórí rìsáàjì àkọ́kọ́ rẹ ní oṣù òpó. Ìyẹn gangan ni Naija Confirm látọ̀dọ̀ Nine Mobile tí ó yọrantí. Ra síìmù tuntun lónìí tàbí kí o tẹ *1400# lórí ẹ̀rọ alágbèéká rẹ. Nine Mobile wà níbí fún ọ, wà níbí fún Naija.
Here you go, dear.
Mom, you didn't add milk.
No need to. Taste it and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Very.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo 3-in-1 milky and creamy for you. It's so milky. I don't need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids the new Milo 3-in-1, milky and creamy. It's truly milky. It contains calcium to help your champ win every day. Milo, energy to go further. Milo!
Hello there. Do you know that the Nigerian inflation rate has risen to 22.79% as this is the 4th consecutive increase in 2023? To uncover strategies to beat disinflation, join me at Handtech Markets Wealth Creation Seminar 2.0 on Saturday, 26th August 2023 as we hold you by hands to learn step-by-step how to profit from the global financial markets. This free wealth creation seminar holds on Saturday, 26th August 2023 2023 by 10 a.m. at Grand Madridos Hotel, Alawakala Expressway, opposite Iriakari Estate, Ibadan. To attend, SMS name on location to 0805-690-5612. Side attractions are 10 lucky attendees stand a chance to win $100 each. Free online educational suite, free trading indicators, branded handtech markets souvenirs. SMS name on location to 0805-690-5612. Handtech Markets, empowering financial freedom.
Get more from your afternoons. Plug into the good vibes. Make your day a lot more fun and exciting on the Splash PM Vibe. I'm talking bands, trivia, social media trends, and celebrity wars. Everything that means anything to you.
It's your girl, Ira Star, and you're listening to Toyosi on Splash FM.
Hi, what up, peeps? It's your man, Vector the Viper, aka VZ, and I'm hanging with my girl, Toyosi on Splash.
Hi there, my name is Johnny Drill, and you're listening to Toyosi.
You're not on social media? Not to worry. We'll be bringing social media to you on the Splash PM Vibes. Join Oluwatoyosi Oloshunde on the Splash PM Vibes Thursdays, 1:15 to 2 p.m. exclusively on Splash 105.5 FM. The Splash PM Vibes, bringing back the fun to your afternoon.
Our bride, you may please sign the marriage certificate.
It's not working. This pen is not working.
Have you ever been in that critical situation where you need to sign that important document, but your pen suddenly stops working? Then you understand the importance of having a reliable ball pen. This is why I love my Beak pen, because it never lets me down in such a serious situation, and it will always work. Be like me. Beak comes in Crystal Original and Beak Crystal Ultra Fine. Get a pen you can rely on. Get Beak.
My people, better don land. Make una come see ogbonge cable wey dem manufacture for Obodo, Nigeria. Na Pure-Chem cables. Pure-Chem cables na correct electrical cable wey dey reliable, dependable, and the people wey dem make am call dey safety conscious. Pure-Chem cables get original copper and aluminium cable for different sizes dem wey you fit use for electrical wiring level for anywhere. Whether na your house, abi na your office, the price nko e no dey tear pocket at all. Nationwide distribution don start. For more information, call 0808-030-3257. 0808-030-3257. Pure-Chem Cable and Wire Limited. They have print compound, 40 gate, 122/132. Also, the Apapa Expressway, Iyano Solo Bus Stop, Lagos. Pure-Chem Cables, Nigerian Electrical Contractors endorser, SON approver. Pure-Chem Cables, na Yubico.
ẹ kú dédé wòyí o ẹ̀yin ará ilé ìròyìn ayọ̀ la mú wá sétí ìgbọ̀nyìn láti iléeṣẹ́ Center for Communication and Social Impact pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ State Ministry of Health ẹ̀ka tó ń mójútó ọ̀rọ̀ ìlera ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. a máa mú ètò tí à ń pè ní mọ ọ̀nà tí ó tọ́ kí o sì tọ̀ wá sí etí ìgbọ̀nyìn lórí ìkànnì yìí ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Thursday ní dédé agogo 4:00 ìrọ̀lẹ́ sí aago 5 ìrọ̀lẹ́. ètò mọ ọ̀nà tí ó tọ́ kí o sì tọ̀ yìí láti máa jíròrò lórí àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ pàtàkì tí a máa ń dojúkọ nínú ẹbí. àwọn ìjíròrò yìí ni ó ràn wá lọ́wọ́ láti lè máa mọ àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tó tọ́ láti máa gbé nínú ẹbí àti láwùjọ wa. ẹ gbáradì láti yín rédíò yín sórí ìkànnì yìí fún ètò mọ ọ̀nà tí ó tọ́ kí o sì tọ̀ kí ẹ sì ní àǹfààní láti pè wọlé láti máa béèrè àwọn ìbéèrè lọ́lọ́kan òjọ̀kan. àwọn àkòrí kọ̀ọ̀kan lórí ètò yìí ni yóò máa tọ́ yín sí ọ̀nà láti ṣe àṣeyọrí. láti kópa nínú ètò yìí ẹ máa yín rédíò yín sí ìkànnì yìí ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Thursday ní dédé aago 4:00 ìrọ̀lẹ́ sí aago 5 ìrọ̀lẹ́ láti kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ tó pọ̀ yanturu. mọ ọ̀nà tí ó tọ́ kí o sì tọ̀ ọ́.
Love watching your club's football highlights? Or are you super into DIY? If you love comedy skits or have to keep up to date with the latest news? If you want to sharpen your business skills or learn how to play the drums? Whatever you want to watch, you'll find it on YouTube because YouTube is made for you. Get amazing video data bundle offers on your mobile phone by simply dialing *312# today.
Oh boy, you buy fuel? Ha! For where? Now Verve! Verve dey summer thousands of people with free fuel, 1 year rent support, school fees, electricity payment, and plenty money for shopping. Yes, so to qualify for a chance to win, just do 2 more transactions with your Verve card every week. The more you transact, the more chance you get to win.
Promo runs from August 3rd to January 31st, 2024. Terms and conditions apply. Ask your bank for a Verve card today. Verve. Enjoy the good life.
Splash FM 105.5.
Okay, glad to know you're still there with us right here on Splash 105.5 FM. It is Just Football with Blessing Fowowe, Mighty and Daniel, of course, in the studio this afternoon. And before we went on that break, we were asking who has a better career, who has had a better career. I'm just going to go over their profiles once again. So you guys have been having a tough time, trying to figure this one out. So, player A, again, I said, has won the World Cup once, is an European champion twice, Champions League winner 4 times, FIFA Club World Cup winner 4 times, French champion twice, Spanish champion 5 times, UEFA Super Cup 3 times, Spanish Cup winner twice, Spanish Super Cup winner 4 times, European Under-19 champion once, French Super Cup winner once, scored 110 goals and 41 assists in 778 games for his clubs. All the clubs in his career that he played for in his career. And for the national team, he scored 23 goals in 193 appearances. He's made 162 career blocks. And last season, in 33 league games, attempted 2,493 passes and scored 2 goals. While player B has won the Copa America once, Champions League winner once, FIFA Club World Cup once, French champion 7 times, Italian champion once, UEFA Super Cup winner once, French Cup winner 5 times, Italian Super Cup winner once, French League Cup winner 6 times, Confederations Cup winner once, French Super Cup winner 7 times. He's got 37 goals and 16 assists in 35 games, 7 goals in 121 games for the national team, and made 264 career blocks. And last season in 27 games, player B attempted 2,031 passes but did not score any goal at all. So who has had a better career, Daniel? I'm starting with you.
Oh, okay, so can I ask a question before I answer?
Okay.
So the both of them, considering the block, in their career they've had.
Yes. Their position.
Their position.
You're wondering their position.
Yes, before I make.
Should I share that? Okay, they're both defenders.
They're both defenders.
Yes.
Then I go for B.
Player B has had a better career. Why? Why is that?
So that's why I asked that question. If you look at the total career blocks, the both has. Player A has
264 career blocks.
No.
Player A has 162.
Yeah, it has 162 career blocks.
Yes.
While player B has
264.
64 blocks
career
in
blocks.
total
Okay.
in his career. So that alone, that was why I asked the question earlier. Are they, what position are they?
It's because of the blocks.
Absolutely. That's why I'm going for player A.
So what about player A who has scored goals that a striker would envy? Or a midfielder with envy.
So the reason why I asked that question, I'm still going back to that. Now, if you look at both of them being, on same position, right? Mm-hmm. Now, the primary assignments they have to do, or which they should have, or which they did, was to defend, right? Okay. Now, you come into scoring goals, it is secondary, considering the fact that their primary assignment is to defend as a defender. Okay. If it happens to be a striker now, I would have said, okay, fine, of course, the duty of a striker is to score goals. Mm-hmm. So I'm judging it and I'm picking my decision based on that.
Based on that one number, the block.
Absolutely.
What about the trophies?
Well, the thing is, anyone can win.
Anyone can win.
No, sorry, not anyone. I beg your pardon.
I was about to hang you on that statement. Thank you for reversing.
I reversed it. It depends on.
Honestly, it depends on. I almost want to feel like anyone can win. Any amount of trophies. For example, there's a certain Scott Carson at Manchester City who has won more trophies than maybe Kylian Mbappe, but has never. How many years?
How many years?
But has never had impact. Any impact.
But how many years
in that team?
That's one. How many years have both played in their professional careers?
Who?
Both players. You just mentioned Scott Carson now and Kylian Mbappe. How many years have they been professionals?
Scott Carson, of course, is. But what I'm saying is the impact you're having in your team. I mean, he has just. Let's say, for example, let's isolate last season out on its own. One of them won the treble, and the only one won trophy. But the fact is this: you look at the impact of Scott Carson at Manchester City, you look at the impact of Mbappe last season with PSG, and you tell yourself who had a better season. It's Mbappe. So sometimes trophies are not the perfect yardstick to know your impact or the success in one's career. There are some players who just are in a team that are amassing trophies, but they are not really, an integral part of the trophy winning.
That brought back what I said earlier about,
So now I feel like you guys are changing your words here, your conversation here, because I remember when Harry Kane was to make that move from Tottenham. I mean, many of us were saying he has to leave. I mean, when he's old and he has his kids around his table, is he going to be telling them, you know what, I scored 2,000 goals, I am the highest, no trophies to show for it. So where's this conversation coming around trophies now?
Oh, okay, well, I'm not saying trophies are not important. I'm just saying trophies cannot be everything to measure the success of a career, because there are some players who, when it comes to being an integral part of the team, you cannot really consider their career successful, but they are in a team that is winning trophies and they are getting their medals but the people working hard. For example, Jorginho, won everything a couple of years ago and did not get the Ballon d'Or. Why? Because in the two teams that he played in that achieved the success, the Italian team that won the European Cup and the Chelsea team that won the Champions League, it was practically expendable.
But based on the profile I read out now, who would you say has been most influential?
Okay,
to their various teams.
I am caught, sort of. Now, this is the reason, because player A has played 143 more club games
than player
B.
Okay.
And player A has played 72 more national team games than player B. So him scoring 110 goals, having played 143 more club games, I don't know if I should give him credit, for those goals, or I should just just put it down to him playing more games.
By the way, they are around the same age brackets. That's another clue.
But he has also played. Player here has also played more games.
Okay, 08091551055, 08056998678, 0706949300. You can also find us on our YouTube page where we are streaming live. I mean, based on the profile that I read out, player A and player B, who has had a better career, or who has a better career? That's what we want to know. Hello, who's there? Our first caller. Hello.
Michael, and hello, my name is Michael.
Michael, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Jericho.
Okay, Michael, let's go. Who has had the better career, player A or player B?
My sister, I'm an ex-Barcelona fan.
Okay.
Sergio Ramos is a better defender than Sergio Silva. Finish. I've been following you up and down. Don't even try to compare the two of them. Ramos is a fighter.
But I did not mention name. I did not mention name.
Yeah, man, I know what's up. The point, I hit the nail in the head. Ask Messi, he will tell you. Ramos is a fighter. Ramos is a good. I mean, he's the kind of defender you should have those days. I know things are changing now. I know Thiago Silva is the kind of decent defender that can take you up surprisingly and then with some kind of decency. But without Ramos, there are some kind of things that Madrid needs Ramos to take on some kind of ruthless strikers. That's just it. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much for calling Michael. 08091551055, 08056998678, 0706949300. Another caller. Who's there?
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. What's your name?
My name is Mr. Francis.
Okay, welcome, Mr. Francis. Let's go. Who has had a better career, player A or B?
Well, I didn't get to see when we made that answer.
Mr. Francis, I don't know if you have your phone on loudspeaker or something. There seems to be an echo in that room and we can barely hear you. There's an... Can you call back, please? I think you should call back. There seems to be an echo where you're calling, and I can barely make sense of the things you're saying, but please do call back. 08091551055, 08056998678, 0706949300. MIT, am I right to think that you're also going for player B?
Well, I've not said
because
that.
It felt like you were a different player.
I've not said that. I'm just trying to be fair here. I feel like Yeah, player A has so much of, very interesting stats, but also when it comes to defending, I want to agree with Daniel. Like
that. So better. Maybe the mistake I did was mentioning position. I should not have mentioned that. Hello, who's there? Hello. Okay, call back. It's 091551055. Hello, who do we have here? Oops. It's 091551055. It's 056998678. 0706949300. So what exactly are you saying?
Okay, I go for player A. Reluctantly. You're asking me a question that I mean, I obviously was not ready to answer.
Because I felt like you were trying to maneuver and sit on the fence. So I mean, it was best to actually find out where exactly you were standing. Hello. What's going on with the phone lines? Please call back. I can't hear you. If you are hearing us, please call back. It's 091551055. It's 056998678. 0706949. Remember, we're comparing these two profiles, and I'd like to know who you think has had the better career. I mean, whatever your reasons are, I'd like to know them as well. Hello.
Oh, Lord. That's a
phone lines are messing up this afternoon, but please do call back. And while we're waiting for the calls, Manchester United, the takeover bid from the Qatari side is still on. According to reports that we get, Sheikh Jassim still wants to buy United, and his £5 billion offer is still remaining on the table. But sources close to the Qatari believe that the bid process, the process has stalled amid concerns that the Glazers family are not sure that they want to sell. But after the events of the last few hours around the missing Greenwood, maybe recruitment policies, do you think the Glazers should be forced out?
Yeah, absolutely. I think they have actually messed the club up, although not in the way that the Europeans, or should I say the English, are saying it. What the English are saying is that they are stealing from the club, blah, blah, blah. I don't think you can steal from what you own. Because you own it anyway. All the revenue, the losses, they own the club. So if they are pulling money out of the club's coffers to maybe pay some loan, it's theirs. I own my business. If I tell my accountant, Ogbeni, we need the 500k, give me from my company's account. I don't think you can. But what?
But you don't have to dip hands into your money like that. The company man.
But I'm saying it is well within my right. But what I have issues with the Glazers for is that the Glazers have actually been mismanaging the club.
Mismanagement. Hello.
Okay.
Hold your thoughts. Hello.
Hello, Blessing.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. This is Edward.
Okay, Edward, let's go. Welcome.
Thank you so much. In fact, I'm disappointed in Almighty and Daniel. Because
why is that?
I'm really disappointed. You use Hurricane as example.
Yeah, in terms of trophies.
I can still remember that Almighty he said that Hurricane is better he leave Tottenham and go to any other club to win a trophy. If you're a player without a trophy to show for, I believe your career is not something to write home about. So you have mentioned the player in Port A. Somebody has won World Cup once and a Champions League 4 times. Look at the goals this player has contributed to the team. Who knows that maybe the goals that he has scored has even helped the team to win trophies.
To win trophies, exactly.
Yeah. So I will go for Port A, the player in Port A, rather than Port B.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for calling, Edward. 08091551055.
So if Ken was sure that he was going to sit on the bench at Bayern Munich, and he was sure of a starting 11 place at Tottenham Hotspur, would you still advise him to go to Bayern?
But Kane is not a player that would go to any team and sit on the bench.
Because my argument is not about trophies, and my argument is your impact in the team that is winning the trophies.
So you don't think player A has had impact in that team winning trophies?
He has, of course he has. The both has impact, but then I've got.
One has more impact than the other. Basically, we can see that.
I think the both of them, they do have impact.
But is fighting with this.
I said, me.
You see why I said player A that he chose? Hello.
It's like you forced himself.
Yes.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name?
To you.
My name is Oluwafemi.
Okay.
From Ojo.
Okay. Welcome to the show. Let's have your thoughts and contribution.
Yeah, I think I would go for player A.
Okay, why is that?
Because how do you even justify success without trophies? I think trophies should be the yardstick for justifying success.
The only yardstick?
Yes.
Wow.
How would you say a child pass WAEC without having A1?
But people they pass WAEC without A1 now.
Ma,
as a person we carry C parallel self na pass now, no be pass.
See, we yellow land writing.
But the point you are bringing up here, the both have trophies. If you are basing it on trophies alone, both of them have won numerous of trophies. So,
but who have been the better player in his position?
Yes, in the position.
Yeah, I'll go for player A.
Okay.
With 162.
All right. Thank you very much for calling Oluwafemi. 08091551055, 08056998678, and 0706949300. The numbers to call. You can also find us on YouTube where we're streaming live. It is Splash FM 1055 on YouTube, and do ensure that you subscribe while you are on our YouTube page. We need to take a very quick commercial break to return with the BBC Premier League updates, and of course we'll take more calls when we come back. Keep it locked. And remember, I still want to hear from you. Who has had a better career? The profile of player A that we read, or that of player B? We'll be back in a bit.
Splash FM 105.5.
Orúkọ Jésù ni ìràpadà mi.
Ó tún ti tó àkókò láti tún ṣe ìrìn àjò ẹ̀mí ológo lórílẹ̀‐èdè Israeli tó fi mọ́ orílẹ̀‐èdè Jordani pẹ̀lú ajínrere obìnrin wòlíì Mary Ọláìdé Mama Possibility. Ó ti wá wọlé wẹ́rẹ́ nípasẹ̀ iléeṣẹ́ You Fit Fly pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ iléeṣẹ́ ìránṣẹ́ Possibility Chapel International. Òjò iṣẹ́ ìyanu àti ìbùkún tún rọ̀ sórí onípòjìpò nínú ìrìn àjò mímọ́ lọ sílẹ̀ Israeli tó fi mọ́ orílẹ̀‐èdè Jordani. Tó máa wáyé ní ọjọ́ 9 sí ọjọ́ 16 oṣù kẹwàá ọdún tá a wà yìí. Gbogbo àyè tó lu Elédùmarè ti ṣiṣẹ́ ìyanu nínú Bíbélì láwùjọ padà fojú kàn nínú ìrìn àjò yìí bí odò Jọ́dánì, òkè Kapanamon, Násárẹ́tì tàti bí Jésù àti ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àyè tá a lè kà tán láti forúkọ sílẹ̀. Ẹ yọjú sí ọ́fíìsì You Fit Fly Success House 7up Road Olúyọ̀lé Main Estate Ring Road Ìbàdàn. Telephone 0803-405-1675 or 08077774880. Àkànṣe ìrìn àjò sílẹ̀ mímọ́ pẹ̀lú wòlíì Mary Ọláìdé Mama Possibility. Tó o bá darapọ̀ wàá yìn Ọlọ́run lógo.
Alati wetele, alati wetele.
Yes, the Alert 5 for 5 promo is here again. Now, even more explosive than ever before. Over 90 million naira to be won. You can't afford to miss this season of excitement. To qualify, fund your account with 5,000 naira. Maintain an average account balance of at least 5,000 naira monthly. Make a minimum of 5 transactions monthly on Alert or star 945 hash. And just like that, you could be 1 million naira richer. So, download Alert today or transact without internet on star 945 hash anytime, anywhere. Terms and conditions apply. Wema Bank, with you all the way.
Welcome, Daddy. What would you like to have?
Give me afang and the correct swallow.
How about you, Auntie?
Egusi and the better swallow.
You call my sister Menjeda and the correct swallow, right?
You know what's up. Golden Penny Semovita.
That's right. Golden Penny Semovita is my soup's first choice. Made with premium wheat and enriched with vitamins. It's the right combo for Nigerian soups. Golden Penny Semovita, my soup's first choice.
Titi, I'm leaving now. Make sure you use this hypo bleach sachet to wash all the clothes, clean the bathroom, mop the floors, and
Mommy, one sachet for all this plenty work?
Yes, sir. Introducing the Hypo Bleach 200 ml bigger sachet. The bigger sachet you've been waiting for. Now you can do more disinfecting, whitening, and cleaning for just 100 naira.
Bigger 200 ml Hypo sachet to do more housework.
Get more from your afternoons. Plug into the good vibes. Make your day a lot more fun and exciting on the Splash PM Vibe. I'm talking bands, trivia, social media trends, and celebrity wars. Everything that means anything to you.
So it's your girl, Ira Star, and you're listening to Toyosi on Splash FM.
Hi, what up, peeps? It's your man, Vector the Viper, a.k.a. VZ, and I'm hanging with my girl, Toyosi on Splash.
Hi there, my name is Johnny Drill, and you're listening to Toyosi.
You're not on social media? Not to worry. We'll be bringing social media to you on the Splash PM Vibes. Join Oluwatoyosi Oloshunde on the Splash PM Vibes Thursdays, 1:15 to 2 p.m. exclusively on Splash 105.5 FM. The Splash PM Vibes, bringing back the fun to your afternoon.
Shout to Los Angeles way. Now I'm flying my way. Shout to Los Angeles.
Shalto lozenges contain 5 natural active ingredients where they fight sore throat, irritation, and cough. Think natural. Think Shalto, natural sore throat reliever. Shalto lozenges. They are available for pharmacies and stores near you. If symptoms no gree go after 3 days, consult your doctor.
Nítorí tó ṣeun táànù rẹ̀ dúró láíláí ìjọ àtayọ̀ láò fi gbé Olúwa ga fún ti pọ̀pọ̀ ṣìṣẹ́ 60 years ti ìjọ onítẹ̀bọmi Malete Baptist Church Cathedral Thanksgiving 60 ọdún ìyípadà ọ̀tun àtòrí ọ̀fẹ́ aláìlópin pẹ̀lú ìtọ́ni ẹ̀mí mímọ́ lábẹ́ ìdarí Reverend Dr. Edward Kẹ́hìndé Àlàbí ọjọ́ ìsinmi Sunday 20 oṣù kẹjọ ọdún yìí 28th August ètò àjọ̀dún máa gbìnàyà pẹ̀lú ìpàtẹ orin ìyìn choir concert láago 9 òwúrọ̀ 9 a.m. Monday 21 nígbàkejì ààrẹ ti ìjọ onítẹ̀bọmi Nàìjíríà Reverend Dr. Dixon Madogwe máa gbé ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kalẹ̀ bọ́ọ̀lù ọlọ́rẹ̀ẹ́sọ̀rẹ́ ní tọjọ́ ìṣẹ́gun Tuesday Wednesday ní àkàṣe ìsìn ìfi òróró yani sí mímọ́ àwọn akọni nínú ìrìn àjò ni ó máa gba àmì ẹ̀yẹ lọ́jọ́bọ̀ Thursday ààrẹ ìjọ onítẹ̀bọmi ti Nàìjíríà Reverend Dr. Israel Adélani Àkànjí ní àlejò pàtàkì tí ó tún máa fi ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run bọ́ wa ní Sunday 27 tí í ṣe àṣekágbá ìsìn ìdúpẹ́ àti ṣíṣe àwọn àkànṣe iṣẹ́ tá a ti parí nínú ìjọ Malete Baptist Church Cathedral of Thanksgiving ní Challenge nílùú Ìbàdàn láago 9 òwúrọ̀ ẹ̀yin náà darapọ̀ mọ́ wa kájọ fi ẹ̀mí ìmoore hàn sí adẹ́dàá a ó máa retí yín o.
Disneyland! Here I come!
You too can win an all-expense-paid trip to Disneyland in the Indomie Golden Magnets promo. Buy the Indomitable 70-gram pack and find the Golden Magnet inside. Visit indomie.ng/Golden Magnets promo to enter your details and unique code. Golden Magnets winners will experience the magical wonders of Disneyland. Silver Magnets winners can also win amazing prizes. Get your favorite Indomitable Magnets with every Indomitable pack you buy during this promo. Terms and conditions apply.
Ibadan, stand up for the grand finale and 5th edition of Ibadan Bridal Fashion Weekend. Coming up on Sunday, the 27th of August, 2023 at Bridgebam Event Center, Alao Akala Expressway by 3 p.m. Regular ticket, 5,000 naira. VIP, 10,000 naira. Table of 4, 100,000 naira. Table of 8, 200,000 naira. Fashion show, exhibition, and trade fair. For partnership, 0905-186-8446. Ibadan Bridal Fashion Weekend, beyond definition. Ó tún ti ṣẹlẹ̀ àjọ̀dún ọdún karùn-ún àyájọ́ oge tilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn ti dé àṣekágbá ayẹyẹ fún oge àti àṣà wa yóò wáyé ní ọjọ́ 27 oṣù kẹjọ ọdún 2023 ní gbọ̀ngàn Richbam Event Place tó tẹ̀dó sí ẹ̀fà ọ̀nà Àlàó Akálá Expressway ní àná challenge owó ìwọlé ẹgbẹ̀rún 5 gbajúmọ̀ ẹgbẹ̀rún 10 tábìlì èèyàn 4 ẹgbẹ̀rún 100 èèyàn 8 ẹgbẹ̀rún 200 fún àjọṣepọ̀ àti ìgbélárugẹ 0905-186-8446 àyájọ́ oge ti ìlú Ìbàdàn 2023 ó kọjá àlàyé.
Tí o bá wà lórí nẹ́tíwọ́kì àrídájú ìyẹn Naija Confirm wo ẹ̀bùn 1,000 naira ń dúró dè ọ́ o tún ní àǹfààní láti gba èlé ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ̀rún lórí èyíkéyìí rìsáàjì tí o bá ṣe àníkún dátà lọ́nà 100 fún oṣù 6 àti ìlọ́po méjì dátà lórí rìsáàjì àkọ́kọ́ rẹ ní oṣù òpó ìyẹn gangan ni Naija Confirm látọ̀dọ̀ 9 Mobile tí ó yọrantí ra síìmù tuntun lónìí tàbí kí o testa 1400 hash lórí ẹ̀rọ alágbèéká rẹ 9 Mobile wà níbí fún ọ wà níbí fún Naija.
Here is
105.5.
Accessing 105.6. One station, all the hits.
105.5. Splash.
BBC Premier League update from the home of Premier League football.
Hello, I'm Nick Hatton at the BBC Sports Centre. We'll start with some good news for Liverpool.
And then Christie was caught by McAllister. He did go to try and play the ball, but the two number 10s coming together. Oh, it's red. Alexis McAllister has been sent off on his home debut by referee Thomas Bramall.
Well, that red card has now been rescinded after a successful appeal by Liverpool, whose manager Jurgen Klopp called it harsh at the time. It means McAllister will not have to serve a suspension. Aston Villa will end a 13-year exile from Europe when they visit Hibernian in the first leg of their Europa Conference League playoff on Wednesday night. That means a return to Easter Road for Villa captain John McGinn, but the Hibs manager Lee Johnson says beating Villa is far more important.
Well, it's not something that we've focused on, even though we know John's obviously a fantastic player and was superb for Hibs and has gone down south and been fantastic as well. So, yes, I'm sure everybody will welcome him back, but when it comes to the game and across the white line, I think the lads will solely be focusing on our performance.
West Ham United have completed the signing of the Greece international Konstantinos Mavropanos from Stuttgart. That's for an undisclosed fee. The former Arsenal defender has signed a 5-year contract with the Hammers. And Manchester City are on the verge of signing the Belgian winger Jeremy Doku from Rennes for $70 million. The deal is subject to the player passing a medical. And Manchester United midfielder Mason Mount is set to miss the club's next 2 Premier League matches with injury. Mount is expected to be out until after the international break because of a small complaint sustaining last weekend's 2-0 defeat by Tottenham. And for more football news from the BBC, go to bbc.com/football.
BBC Premier League update from the home of Premier League football.
Okay, we're back on home stretch of Jazz Football this lovely Wednesday afternoon, right here on Splash 105.5 FM. I wish I recorded some of the arguments that went on off air, and
those who are watching on YouTube will see that we're very animated.
I was working also. I wish I recorded so I could just post on social media, and then you would think you would think Daniel already has a UEFA A license, UEFA A coaching license. The way it was, Rhys James should be playing Kinikon, Chiwe. Honestly, well, guys, I'm really not happy with how they are. Some teams, some guys are really not happy with how some teams have started so far this season in terms of their performance. Manchester United as well. I'm very sure that many of their fans are equally not happy about how the season has started. But is there really a problem with that Manchester United midfield there, Daniel?
Yes, there is. I remember vividly before the season started, I talked about a defensive midfielder. I said they need a defensive midfielder. And Baba, you have Casemiro. I'm not disputing that fact. Right? And I read a point then that Casemiro, yes, is an amazing defensive midfielder. But this is a guy who has come and has gotten almost 3, 4, 5 red cards. So and now when he's absent, who fills in? Aside from even that, you need another person with Casemiro. He's aging.
Are you saying Casemiro
cannot cover everywhere?
But last season it was the best thing after sliced bread.
I'm not disputing that fact because the United as a whole is not good. So what do you expect? No, that's the truth. That's the truth. And the evidence is showing. But that's the reality. The evidence are showing. They need a young, vibrant defensive midfielder. Where were you when Casado went to Chelsea? Where were you when Lafia went to Chelsea? Where were you, Amrat, or whatever the case you called him? You need another defensive midfielder. And you said this Kweko they put in front. They just wasted their time. I said they didn't go make up point. I just said that lie.
Femaiti, what's your response to that?
Okay, well, my response is that is not really a defensive midfielder that Manchester United needs per se. Although a defensive midfielder can also be the solution. Now, the problem with Manchester United is that Erik ten Hag wants to play one way. He wants to play the Manchester City 4-3-3 midfield way, where you have one holding midfielder and 2 number 10s. 2 attacking midfielders, which are Mason Mount and Bruno Fernandes. The only problem is that if you want to play that way, your attacking midfielders also have to be midfielders that are agile enough, that are also good markers. If you look at the Manchester City team, the only way the Manchester City 4-3-3 worked was the fact that every player on the field were markers. When Manchester City are without the ball, you'll be surprised how animated a Bernardo Silva, who is supposed to be just all passes and no defense, will be. You'll be surprised how Kevin De Bruyne runs back. You'll be surprised how Ilkay Gundogan runs back. Everyone trying to get the ball back. But that's not present in Manchester United. If you talk because of that, Manchester United have got 2-3 midfielders where 2 of the midfielders cannot mark. Mason Mount and that's not true. Mason Mount marks very well. What are you saying? Mason Mount is almost everywhere.
Who is supposed to be defending Mason Mount?
I'm not defending him. I'm not defending him. Mount cannot mark. Excuse me? And that is the problem, because it now leaves the whole responsibility or the whole job of marking to only Casemiro.
So in the first place,
and it gets overrun.
In the first place, who sent a message?
No, we don't buy Okweku. We don't buy wrong player. But we are telling you the reality of things now. So now here we did.
Okay, guys. Shout out to Dominic Rui, who is a friend of mine actually, who is listening to us live from Nairobi, Kenya. Okay, he just messaged me and asked me to give him a shout out. But thank you very much for joining us from Kenya on Just About this afternoon. Well, of course, there's also the Mason Greenwood issue here for Manchester United. Do they have a replacement yet in Højlund, or should they go out? And
No, they've got to go out and get someone.
Okay.
I think the truth is, from inside sources, Eric Ten Hag was in support of Greenwood coming back, and he actually partially had planned the season on Greenwood coming back. But with the absence of Greenwood now, they'll have to go get someone. And that someone has to be a competition for Anthony, because that was what Eric Ten Hag was going to use him for, a competition on the right wing. And we have heard in the last couple of hours that Pellistri, who is the natural competition to Anthony, is going out on loan to another Premier League club. We hear it's most likely going to be Sheffield United, and then they'll bring in a right winger that'll be a direct competitor and a backup or even a starter ahead of Anthony.
So I've seen a lot of United fans complaining and criticizing the board for letting Mason Greenwood go. I think it's the best decision.
I wouldn't do that, actually.
It's the best decision.
I wouldn't do that.
Remember, United image is being a bit dent.
Exactly.
Now you now allow that young lad to to stay in the club. You further damage, United image. So letting him go is the best bet. Of course, he's a very talented player. I mean, if you compare with the Anthony they went and wasted money on top. That guy is far better than Anthony. But then you have to go out there and get a better replacement.
See, the truth is this. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. Because if you do, they will tell you are encouraging, women molester. And if you don't, you also have, which we have had, some people say a young man made a mistake at 19. Are you saying there's no second chance for him? Are you saying your club?
Actually, I think he deserves a second chance, and perhaps he should be away from Old Trafford, like they've said. But that's where we're going to leave that conversation. And Manchester City, they're going to be without Kevin De Bruyne, and as if that is not enough, Pep Guardiola as well will not be on the sidelines for at least 2 games. He's had the back surgery.
And then they're also going to be without Bernardo Silva for one more game.
Pep Guardiola not the big goal. You're not seeing Tommy. You're not seeing Chick.
And City are said to be targeting Wolves. Matheus Nunes. They are looking at him.
They need a creative midfielder.
Yes.
They've tried to get Paqueta. Paqueta has
broken down the betting scandal
right now. So I think their next target for that creative midfield position is Matheus Nunes.
They are also looking at Crystal Palace's Eberechi Eze. Actually, Eberechi Eze. I think it would be a good move for Eberechi Eze. I mean, for his career, that team is guaranteed starting.
Is he ready?
It's going to be started.
Is it ready?
Exactly.
Because he's still in the developmental phase of his game where he needs game week in, week out.
But it's not
if Kevin De Bruyne comes back now, is the Eberechi Eze going to play?
But it's not about if the young lad is ready. He is ready. The question is, will he have a starter?
Well, I remember Calvin Phillips moving from playing so well with Leeds, moving from Leeds to City, and it's,
the rest now.
I mean, it's been a struggle to get games. Okay, and Arsenal 2 wins in 2, but it's been very, very gritty wins for Arsenal, and of course the formation we Arteta they arranged these days.
Once again, Arteta press panic button immediately. Once one thing goes wrong, the same thing he did when Nottingham Forest scored. The same thing he did once he got that red card. Press panic button.
So say whatever you want to say. The 2 matches have been played so far. They've gotten the 6 points. That's what mattered most.
But
yes, you can have your concern about them.
They've sweated to get 6 points against Nottingham Forest.
When the Chelsea play good football, play well against Liverpool, against West Ham, where did they?
You know what I'm saying? So Arsenal are sweating to get wins over Crystal Palace and
which I have my reservation.
They have not played Aston Villa. They have not played Newcastle.
I understand you're worried. But the fact is, it's a marathon, right? Which means they can still get back, to themselves. Okay. Compared to the others now, when they talk, maybe Chelsea pack all the money put, and yes, they play good football. I don't understand.
Okay, guys, we have to start, packing our bags, wrapping things up. Well, it's a new season and same Brighton.
Honestly, Brighton has been the best as far as I'm concerned.
Did we see them in any of our predictions? No,
we didn't.
So some are already saying it's the natural successor to Pep Guardiola's City.
We said the same thing with Chelsea as well.
We said the same thing with Potter. So let's just calm down.
Anyway, get ready for Rep Your Club Season 6. It's coming back with a banger. We'll be talking about this September 28th. That's the date. We're going to be telling you how that's going to go over the next couple of days, next couple of weeks. So you have to keep it locked to us. But of course, you know how it always is. You have to come out and have fun with us at the biggest jersey party in the city of Ibadan.
Absolutely.
Supporting your various clubs and, of course, pretty much showing what your team is made of, okay? Keep it locked, September 28th. We'll continue to tell you more about that. Save the date. Oh, Saudi. That's the theme for this year's Rep Your Club Season 6. Okay, we have to leave on the show. Shout out once again to Dominic Kirui, who has listened to us from Nairobi, Kenya. Thank you for being a part of the show, guys. Daniel, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Join us next Wednesday, same time on Jasu Ball. I am blessing Fowowe. Au revoir.
Splash FM 105.5.
BBC News with Moira Alderson. Indian scientists have successfully landed a